This is Nelly. She is a Whippet, soon 8 months old. She is one of 5 siblings in her litter. When we first got in touch with the breeder, we could choose one of the female puppies. The only male puppy was already booked. The breeder told us that she planned to keep one of the puppies for herself. She hesitated between 2 of them. If we choose one of the 2, we had to promise to participate in dog shows with our dog, or at least let the breeder take our dog to shows. Our choice fell on one of the 2, and we mentally prepared ourselves to start going to dog shows for puppies. But then came the coronavirus. Contrary to popular belief outside of Sweden, life for Swedes has not continued as usual during the COVID pandemic. And one of many things that come to a halt was dog shows. But even if Swedes still live with COVID restrictions, things are starting to return to normal, or rather to a new normal, under which people may gather, but not more than 50 at a time, and preferably outdoors. No official dog show has yet been held, but on 4th of July, an unofficial dog show was held in Tenhult, not far from Lönneberga, where Emil did his pranks in Astrid Lindgren's novels. It was Nelly's breeder who tipped about the dog show in Tenhult. And we understand a hint when we get it, so we went there. The dog show was intended as training for dogs in the art of being present. It was open to puppies and juniors with no or little previous experience of dog shows. The latter could not be said about the masters and mistresses. They all seemed very experienced with their tents, cages, trolleys and whatnot. With only some dog food, water, poop bags and a rug for Nelly to lie on, we felt as the newbies we were. Truth to be told, we were as inexperienced as Nelly. None of us had ever been even close to a dog show before. Luckily, we were joined by Nelly's breeder, Pernilla Ås, who has long experience of dog shows. And of course, she had both a cage and a tent, and she was very kind to bring an extra shove dog leash for us newbies. I wish I had the presence of mind to film Nelly when Pernilla arrived, but I didn't. Nelly didn't hesitate a second about who came. She went wild with joy and threw herself into the arms of Pernilla. I almost felt a little jealous. While Pernilla went back to her car to pick up Nelly's sister, mother and grandmother, I pulled myself together and took out my camera to film the family reunion. Then it was time for Nelly and her sister Nos to enter the ring. They seemed more interested in playing than being presented. I think it was pretty clear to everyone that Nelly nor we had any practice in this. And it goes without saying that we didn't make it to the final. But Nelly's sister Nos did, and she finished in 3rd place. Congratulations! After the dog show, we went to nearby Jönköping for a bit of touristing. Jönköping was a trading post that was elevated to a city in 1284 by King Magnus III of Sweden. Today it's a beautiful city on the southern shore of Vättern, Sweden's 2nd largest lake. Nelly, the boys, my wife and I took a good walk both in the city center and outside. The highlight was a walk along the Jönköping River and a visit to the nearby cemetery with a stunning view over Lake Vättern. Next day we went to another city founded in the 13th century. After an hour of drive, we arrived at Eksjö, known for its old town and wooden houses. We downloaded an app with a guided city walk and headed out into the alleys between the old houses. We were practically alone. The combination of COVID pandemic and rain seemed to efficiently chase away most tourists. We ended the tour by buying some buns, which are said to be unique for Eksjö, and went to the car and drove home. During the whole journey home, which takes almost 3 hours, Nelly sat upright in the cage and panted and moaned. Yeah. But when we arrived at home, she was as happy as ever and willing to play with the boys. And that's all for now. See you in the next video.